And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. Ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. For the biggest, that's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. Gotta get it, get it.
It's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. Ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it.
Привет, it's Joana Swan. Welcome to my channel, Joana Swan, and today is l'Instant PSG. So we're going to talk about the PSG and the game coming up tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to have a big game. It's going to be Lille against Paris. So we better win, because if we win, we get first in the podium. So if we're first, it's going to be very cool. I see some of my results on my chat. Thank you. Hi Alan. Hi Disney. Hi Paris. So the live is in English. It's the first, and because I had a lot of requests about me only speaking French and not English, so I'm doing a live just in English, and we'll do the same live in French for the regular. So bear with me if you don't speak English. Si vous parlez pas français, c'est pas grave. Donc ce live, c'est mon premier live en anglais. Je ferai un live aussi en français un peu plus tard. Donc du coup, pas de soucis. Restez là. Mais je vais repartir sur de l'anglais, puisque c'est pour les anglophones. So today we're going to talk about the pre-match conferences that was held today around 1:30 p.m. Usually it's at 2. I don't know why it was earlier. And it was with a lovely coach. So Thomas Fred talked a lot about the game of tomorrow and what he thinks. What the good things that I like about him on this pre-match conferences is that he was very positive. He was very happy because the French supporter of Paris Saint-Germain went to the Camp des Loges. Camp des Loges is where they train, and to have a proper welcome to the player and wish them well, for the game, because they are flying tomorrow to play north of France against Lille, because Lille is in north of France. And so it was very nice, because for 3 months we were not able to see the player. Technically, we were stuck at home, not be able to have the right to go to the stadium. A little bit before that, because it's been 6 months, very intense. 3 months before that, only a few could make it to the stadium. So with the pandemic, it was very hard. So it was the good things to have it. That communion that we didn't have before. So what happened also is that we have a couple questions from the journalist was there. There's one question I didn't like. It was because they were asking him how great or how comfortable he is, because they've been facing big teams and we're not able to win. And what happened when they say big teams, they say the team of Marseille. And I was like, that's not a big team when you see what kind of game they did and perform on the Champions League. So I was not really happy about that. Talking about Champions League isn't French, but you might be able to read it to know which team he's playing against the other one. So at least you're gonna have that throughout the live. So maybe I put some snow. Yeah, I like the snow. So what's going on is that I'm not very confident about the game of tomorrow personally, because Lille is in front of us. The difference of the score are very tight. So we have to win to be able to be first. Like, we cannot afford to lose. Oops, sorry. Try to fix this. How about I fix? Oh yeah, because it's a different camera angle. So let me fix it. Yeah, much better. So we really need to win tomorrow. So I really like also is that he was saying that winning the championship, the French championship, is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So talking about different players, how to use them, he studied the game of Lille because he tells us that what kind of team they have with their strength, and they're really good at getting back the ball, and they are very fast on the field. So it was really cool. So you believe that Paris is gonna win 2-0? Hold on. Let me remove the snow. So this is your idea of the game, pretty much. Yeah, it could be possible. I think France will win the game 1-2-0 max, but no more, and it could be a tight game. So let's hope that Paris win. I'm trying to think, but Paris is French, but no, Paris is just Paris, which is good. So it was really nice to see that he really studied the game of Lille and saying if he's comfortable or not facing them. So it's a really good thing. It's talking about that the fact that the players going to have 9 to 10 days of rest. They're going to go back to training on January 3rd. And we mentioned also the Boxing Day that is not happening. Boxing Day is typically for the team in England, so we are playing on the 26th, 27th, and 28th of December, but that do not apply to us. And so the Premier League don't have winter break, but we do, and we truly need that. So to me, hi Ali, the real problem that we have for PSG this season is I think the turnover is not well managed by Thomas Tuchel. Too much games, like the calendar was not made for it. And when we talk about the French Federation of Football, how they adjust the game, so we start the game way too soon after the final 8, so we didn't have that break that other league had, like the Liga, the Bundesliga, or the Premier League. We were starting the season in football while the championship was not even over. So this is what the real problem. And one of my big problem is actually Thomas Tuchel, because he keeps changing his tactics. So the player, they know each other. We know that. But when it comes to the field, they don't know how to play well together. They seem a little bit lost in the field, and they're putting every hope on being great individually. So if you look at the unique skills of player, they really based on that. So they based on Neymar and Mbappe. If Neymar and Mbappe don't do a great game, then we have a problem for the entire team. So it's not enough teamwork, and that's one of the problems that the Paris Saint-Germain is facing. So we also know that Lille and PSG have been seeing each other and facing each other for a very long time, for about 94 games, if I'm right. And what is very important is to know that who is out and who cannot play. So we're gonna move to the player that cannot play. And before that, I just want to mention some things that it was very nice of him to say. Not very nice, but it kind of picked it up pretty much. Because he mentioned Buffon. And when he mentioned Buffon, he said that every team have to suffer about after a big competition. Kind of saying that it's like after a World Cup, the player are very tired and everything. So it was nice of him to talk about someone that used to be part of a team, and saying that championship was very hard, they are tired, so this is why the player are not performing as well. But to me, it's not enough as an excuse for not performing. What I want after him, I think Allegri is gonna come. It would be nice. I think it could be nice. We're not gonna have great games, but at least we're gonna win and gonna have a better structure, so we know what we're gonna go for. This is just my personal ID, pretty much. And we're gonna move to the player that we're not gonna see tomorrow, and one of the main player that were sad. Sorry, it was not prep because I haven't used. Yeah, I have a green screen. I haven't used this player for a very long time. So, talking about Neymar, he won't be able to play, and I think it's a great thing that he's not gonna play tomorrow because he just got injured from his way too soon. I want him prep heal in January and in February ready for the championship, but not right now, not against Lille. So to me, it's a no-go. So I guess I'm gonna have the same thing with Mbappe. No, Mbappe is fine. So Mbappe, he has a special training, and we have to take care of him because we don't want anything to happen to Mbappe. But he should be there tomorrow when we're talking about the main player in that can score. Icardi is still out. He's still treating his injury. Should be back in January, but not before. We have some bad news. Diallo is still sick, so he won't be able to play. So it's a problem. We have Marquinhos, who should be able to play today, but he should be suspended in the next game. Bernat is a good news too because I'm really happy about it. He's getting much better, so Bernat should be able to play in next year, the beginning of the year. So he's like back in the field slowly, so it's a very good thing. Remember, he had a really bad injury on his knees, so this is pretty good. Talking about the midfield, we have. Sorry, the names at the bottom are in French because I do this in French. So yeah, I speak English, but the layout is still in French. I have bad news about Daniel Perez. We won't be able to count on him for what I heard, and we also have a case with Pablo Sarabia. But the good part we have is that he mentioned Angel Di Maria because the journalists that were present asked him a lot of questions about Di Maria, how you feel, and the coach were sure to say that he trusted him, that right now is very sensitive because of the end of his contract. So that's why it's affecting him on the field. So I hope that will be resolved pretty soon so he can focus on the games and being great. So this is pretty much it. That's the wrap up of what's going on and about what happened today at the pre-match conference. And to me, I believe that we're gonna win tomorrow. I hope so, but I believe that we have chances to win, and we should definitely take it. I'm hoping that the guy's not gonna make any mistakes, and I hope so. And also because the problem, because I'm gonna talk briefly about it. The problem in Paris Saint-Germain is people being sick. So they've been going to the nursing room a little bit too much. And that's what's bothering me. You cannot always go to the nursing room and expect to have a good team. So I have a couple questions on my tabs on my channel asking me if I think we're going to be okay for the Champions League. I think if the nursing room is empty, we can go full house and be ready for it. But right now, as the games are difficult, is very tight. Speak French? I do speak French. I do speak French, but I'm not going to speak French. If you look at the title, the show is in English. So I'm gonna speak English because I also have English people in my live. Donc je disais que je ne peux pas parler français puisque c'est un live pour justement les anglophones parce qu'ils me l'ont demandé. Donc je fais un live exprès. Et si tu regardes le titre, tout simplement, c'est écrit en anglais. Voilà. Mais bon, je vais aussi faire ce live en français plus tard. Donc du coup, peut-être je vais enchaîner. Donc du coup, patiente, tu verras une nouvelle notification quand je vais refaire un live en français. So, to me, not a problem, pas de souci. To me, the solution for having less injury is a better turnover and a better, maybe medical staff. I'm not saying the medical staff we have is totally terrible. I'm not saying that. But like, to me, what I think is, for example, you know, when you're a goalkeeper, you don't have the same training as if you're a midfield or if you play defense. So when you're always switching places, the training is not the same. The muscles that it requires is not the same. So when you have players that can do multiple placement on the field, you have to give them a special training, and maybe the problem comes from the training. And from what I see from the training, they were playing basketball once. I was like, what are they doing? So yeah, pretty much is what really, really bothered me, but it's nothing much I can do about it. But I wanted to say thank you for popping into my live. I'm gonna end the live with music like I always do.
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with a nigga who lying for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions on bragging about hundreds. Don't go to your places, I know that they sunken. Don't call me your brother, I barely could trust it. I talked to a shorty, she bagging the bugging. And I'ma need all of my dollars on corporate, so hand me the money, I divvy the pie. I'ma give all of my people a portion to build them a fortune. I'm flipping the ride. I can't be mixy when iffy the vibe. And 40 on 50 is really the time. Why is you all on my phone like you want me? Like you wasn't pushing the kid to the side. I don't know if you bitches are thinking I'm blind. Cross on my crosses and dot on my eyes. Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures. I know it's a lesson, that's word of the wise. Dubbing the mixes I'm mixing, I know I've been missing. I needed some personal time. Fuck all the pictures, dimensions. I don't with your digits, I mean it, I'm staying inside. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it.
Thank you for being part of my live, and I hope you are doing well. And actually, I might do another ending. Maybe another ending in English. I don't know. Yeah, the one from PSG. It was all in French because I never do living. I didn't have time to. Thank you, Ashley, and I have time to so I'll say bye and I'll say hello again to people who want to go to the live conference. Bye. sans la chaleur de notre cœur. Vois-tu notre ferveur quand nous marchons près de toi dans cette quête? Chasser l'ennemi, enfin pour que nos couleurs brillent encore.